Yes, you. I'm talking to you. You got 5 seconds to name the most beautiful woman celebrity you know. Alright, go ahead. I'm counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, finish. You got it in your head? Well, let me tell you. Alright, finish. Well, let me tell you that the woman you named is nothing compared to the woman I got right behind me in this picture. Meet Aisha Kandisha. We're just calling her Kandisha, okay? So, hey, but bro, what the fuck is that? It's not a woman? Yeah, I can see that. She's a creature from Morocco. She is one of the most interesting and scariest ones. Trust me. So yeah, we were talking about Morocco because everybody in Morocco know about the things she and the way she does it. If you remember well, I was talking about women. But why? Well, because Kandisha is a woman. Well, kind of. Okay, but why everybody is scared of her? I don't get it. Well, because she can go from her original form to the most beautiful woman you ever see. Imagine with me a scenario that could happen. You're walking in the street, you saw a beautiful woman, you're just like, wow. So normally you want to talk to that girl, but the moment you approach, she... Hey yo, for real, that's your story? You can punch the hell out of her before even she moves. What you talking about? Now let me precise 2 things. When she drags you, it will be in the woods, in the middle of nowhere, and mostly at night. Second, she is known for not having normal legs. Of the stories, she got goat leg. That means she's so fast. So now we know that she's so fast, she brings you in the dark, and it's her territory, the woods. The 3 things make it almost impossible to escape. That's what made her so popular in Morocco, and basically everybody was scared of her. What if you're not scared of her? What will happen then? Especially that everybody knew what was her weak point. It makes sense, think of it. When you're so problematic to someone, well, he'll find ways to bring you down. So people in Morocco, since she was so popular, knew that she has a weakness, and her only weakness is fire. Coming back to my question, what if somebody is not scared of her, plus he's holding fire? Her only weakness. Let me tell you that this has actually happened, and it's one of my favorite stories about her. But before that, you know what to do. Save this video, come back to it at night so it's more enjoyable like that. Right, here's the story. Listen close. So Kandisha was in the wood. Quick reminder, she lives there. Suddenly, from very far, she sees a weird light. No, Kandisha, she's very smart. She transformed to a beautiful woman just in case somebody was looking for her. So she keeps walking towards the light. Bad news, the weird light was actually fire. But wait, there's a guy around here. Yes, and he's surrounded by fire. She's so confused, like what the fuck a guy with fire is doing in her area? And I agree with her. Remember I told you, she's very intelligent. So, just in case, she keep her distance. So the guy saw her and immediately asked her, yo, you're Kandisha, right? She's so confused. She's like, hey, yo, what the fuck? He's coming to my area and asking me if I'm Kandisha. Is he crazy? So she tries to play smooth. He goes like, who the fuck is Kandisha? Guy, he know what he's doing. So he goes like, come on, man, stop the cap. I know that you are Kandisha. So menacing for her, she has no clue what to do. She goes like, this motherfucker's pissing me off. He comes to my area and put a pressure on me. He thinks he playing on reverse, that's it. Well, I'ma show him. So she goes like, what if I'm Kandisha? What you gonna do about it? This man is so brave. He goes like, actually, I have fire on me, so what you gonna do? Oh my god. Then he said, you know what? I'm not here to kill you, actually. So she's like, what? Actually, I'm here to find the truth. Actually, I don't believe in that bullshit they talking about, so do you really kill people? This is a very sensitive moment. Listen closely. She goes like, she responds, even if you knew, the truth will actually change nothing. He insists because he knows that he's controlling the situation. So he goes like, man, if you don't tell me, I'm not leaving. It's your choice after all. He goes like, oh my god, that motherfucker won't let me have peace unless I tell him. He responds, you know what? I'm telling the truth. He's like, okay, go ahead. Her story has so many details and historical facts that you need to focus to understand, okay? If you remember well, I was talking about Morocco. Well, it was for a reason. It's because Morocco and plenty of other countries were united. So they were so strong. They were so strong that they decided in year 711 to conquer both Spain and Portugal. Guess what? They succeeded. They called it Al-Andalus. Kandisha's family were living in this area. Quick history lesson. This was a religious war between Morocco, who was Muslim, and Portugal. I'm sorry, right here. Portugal and Spain, who were Christian. So the rest of Portugal and Spain was just this area, right? They knew if the things continue like that, they might be killed. Being Christians, they asked her from another Christian country who is France. Al-Andalus area were living their best life. So the Christians was like, hey, what we doing? We need to get the land back. Guess what? After so many years of war, they succeeded. Those weren't good news for Kandisha's family. And that is why. So Christians got the land back. Muslims weren't getting the best treatment. Problem is, Kandisha's father, but he wasn't Muslim, so he only had 2 choices. Actually 3 if you think about it. First option is, you're gonna stay as a Muslim, but you're gonna leave Spain and come back to Morocco. The second option is, you become a Christian and live in Spain. Third option, who is more of an obligation, you either choose between these 2 options. But the problem is, Kandisha's father didn't agree with any of those two options. He wanted to stay as a Muslim and stay as Spain, which was not possible. So they decided to take him, his wife, and Kandisha's sister, and they burned them in front of everybody. Remember Kandisha's weakness was fire? She is scared of fire because she has a child trauma when she seen her family burn. Remember the guy, the one who's listening to the story? He goes like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Say, hold on, I'm not finished. He somehow survived and came back to Morocco. She tells him, and yes, I kill people, but not all of them. The guy was like, oh yeah, what you mean? She responds by very shocking information. She said, you know what? I only killed Portuguese soldiers during the war. He goes like, why do you kill Portuguese soldiers? Historical fact, Morocco and Portugal once had a problem. They had a conflict. So Portugal soldiers were in the Moroccan territory, and she used to in the wood by transforming into a beautiful wood. So he goes like, okay, that's where the come from. Yeah, exactly. Guy is pretty much shocked by what he heard. So he goes like, she only cared to protect her country, and I gotta trust her. He goes like, you know what? I trust you, and I'm sorry for having fire in front of you. He was like, let me just turn off the fire. He did turn off the fire. Oh, I forgot to ask you, where the goat legs come from? Unfortunately, you never get the answer. Why? She him. That's crazy, but it leads us to two possibilities. The first, she didn't want her secret to be told to everybody. The second possibility, she invented the whole story just so he can trust her and turn the fire off so she can... What do you think?